Okay, here is this. Okay, here is call 2081, paper 1, 2023. Let's get started. Bismillah. Here, Nabil investigates the numbers of films that teenager watch each week. He writes a question here, and in this question, he gives and respond option. Tick to show how many films you watch each week. Okay, from 1 to 4 or 5 or more. Give 2 reasons why this response option are not suitable. First of all, there is no 0 option. Okay, no 0 box. Okay, this maybe no one watch it like me. No 0 box. Okay. Um we can say here no small sample size. Here we have small sample size is not here. So size. Okay. And here supermarkets went to survey their 10,000 customers. They randomly phoned 50 of their customers between 9 and 12 on one Monday. Give the reason why this sample could be paced. Okay. First of all, here he said he want a survey of 10,000 customers and he phoned randomly 50. So here we have the reason number 1. Okay, this is code 2081, paper 1, 2023. Let's get started. Bismillah. Question number 1, a very weird question. When I first see it, I think it's like, isn't it in English or a science test? No, actually, that is statics, a part of mathematics. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so he gave you a chalk here from the first question, just to give you like a culture chalk, but don't be chalk out the questions, okay? Nabil investigate the numbers of films the teenager watch each week. He writes these question and response options, okay? So here, he say that is tick to show how many films you watch each week. He say from 1 to 4 or 5 or more. First of all, give 2 reasons why these response options are not suitable. Why they're not suitable? Because maybe no one watching films like me. I don't like watching TV. So there is no 0 box as a start. And actually, no small groups here, no contradiction. So it's maybe more groups, we needed more groups. Okay. No one can say that this 5 is a small number or less or range. That's false. Okay. Okay. Here, supermarkets want to survey here their 10,000 customer that randomly phoned 50. From 10,000, they phoned 50. This is a very limited sample, small sample size. Okay. As a reason number 1, that is not, this is could be placed, yes. And they call them between 9 and 12 on Monday. Maybe someone working on these days. So very limited time survey. Okay. As I said, don't take a chalk from these questions. And he will turn off to mathematics. Let's say the next. Using the ruler and compass, only bisect A, B, C here. Okay, leave in your construction line. You have to leave your using of the compass. He tests your compass using, so don't erase any arc. Okay, so here we're going to draw this 2 bisect to cut it into equal size. Well, I think it's a complicated part. Here, the first step, you have to stand with your compass on B, okay, on B. Then you have to draw an arc that cut we say these, the 2 sides of the angles, okay? with the same radius, and on the same circle. You will draw this yellow with the same radius, same radius, okay? Don't close it. Don't open it. With the same radius, you have to cut the angle. Then plot it. Here we have A, B, C, maybe D and E, okay? Then you stand on both these points, D and E, then plot inside it another two arcs here with the compass, another two arcs. And here you have an intersection point. As soon as you have an intersection point, you have to draw it here, intersect it, and so that is equal to this, and we did it into these steps, okay? Don't forget that we draw it with the same radius. Okay, using the ruler and the compass again, testing your using geometrical, it's non-calc paper. Under protractor, construct D, E, F. Okay, so here we have DE. So we're going to do DF is 9 centimeters. So we're going to draw it a 9 centimeter correctly with an angle DEF. Okay. So angle E here, it will be equal to 80 degrees. So you have to draw it with it 80 degrees so that you're going to draw it. So 80 degree, it's not a right angle, and actually it's not, yeah. It's less than 90 degree. Then you draw it in this direction, 90 degree. This direction you have to draw it 90, 9 centimeter, 9 centimeters. So here you have to draw it 80 degree, and you have to make it long. Then cut it, move until you reach 9 degree, until you reach 9 centimeter here, sorry, 9 centimeter, here 9 centimeter, and here is 80 degree, and here is 80 degree, okay? And 80 degree, and here is 9 centimeter. And we did it. Okay. I wish I'd do it with clear steps because, you know, I cannot draw on my screen here. Simplify here. Give each answer as a single fraction in its simple form. Okay, first of all, we're going to make zip, zap, zoop. My ordinary way here is zip, zap, then zoop. Okay. So let's do this. So that is 8x plus 5x over x squared. What do I do here? I just here 8 make here this time this, and this time this, then the denominator times the denominator here. So it is equal to 13 x over x over x squared. Then we're going to kick. What we're going to kick here we have two x's, so with x and the square, we're going to kick them. So the final answer here equal to 13 over x. I think it's clear. Okay, here dividing, we have to make flip or the reciprocal. So we have to get the reciprocal of this. So 2 over 5 will be 5 over 2. Then we change the sign multiplication, and here is 15 over 2y. And it's my time to calc this. So here it will be equal to numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator, 15 times 5 here, which equal to 75 over 4y, 75 over 4y, and that is simplest form, single fraction. they ask for single fraction simplest form. So we get SF and another SF. Okay, 2 to the power E multiplied 3 to the power F equals 324. Find the value of E and F. Actually, we have to get the power for E and the power for F just to give this number. It's clear that is here is prime factorization of 324. So we're going to divide the 324, dividing by 2, half of it. So here we get it. We don't have any calc. So here is equal to 1, remainder another 1, equal to 6, then equal to 2, 162. So dividing again, 162 dividing by 2. So here is 16, so equal to 8 and 1, which is clear that we have to divide it by 3, not by 2, because it is an odd. That's an odd number. So here the result is an odd number. So here we go. So the E, we get it, it's equal to 2, because it will be 2 to the power of 2, multiplying 3. So the 81 here, dividing by 3 here. You can get it mentally 3 to the power of 4, but anyway, I'll do it with you. So 8 here, it will be 2. Remainder here 2, 21, which will equal to 27. Another 3 odd number dividing by 3. So here is 27 equal to 9. So the 9 dividing by another 3 is equal to 3. And the 3 dividing by 3 equal to 1 fully factorized. How many 3s? 1, 2, 3, and 4 3. So 3 all to the power 4. So the value of F here is equal to 4, which I think is it's clear steps. Okay. Here we have to describe the single transformation of the map from A onto triangle B. Okay, so here, let's do this. This triangle A, flipped rotation,